you directed me to this line. Since I want you to post, you said I should talk to you here. As I was saying, I met this guy on Facebook in 2018. Then we started talking from that 2018. He said he was going to come back to Nigeria. We started talking, and at a point we felt something for each other. I said he was going to come back to Nigeria in that 2018. Unfortunately, he could not come because of his papers. Then we continued talking. Sometimes we'll talk on video, and at a point we talked to a point where we had to have one or two on VC, that kind of thing. So we're talking at a point in time, my phone was going bad. I told him that my phone was going bad. I said, okay, if he was coming in to 2019, because we moved to 2019, since he couldn't come in 2018. He said he would bring me a phone. He even showed me about 4 phones that he had at home there, that he would bring me one. So 2019 came, this guy came back. He came back to Nigeria. 2019, he said when he was coming back, he had already shown me that he bought rice, that he was going to share to the community. He bought clothes that he was going to share to the community people. This is a guy who was doing well for himself. So December 2019, this guy came back to Nigeria. He didn't tell me that he was back in Nigeria. Not until after February, he was going back. He got to Lagos. That was when he was going back. He lodged, then called me that he was around. So I went to see him at Airport Road, because he was lodging in one of that Airport Road. I went to see him there. Asked him about the phone. He said he was going to bring to me. He said that immediately he got back, the sister opened the bag and took the phones, took the clothes, and took everything. I said, okay, no problem. When I was going back, he gave me some little money for transportation. He went back to the base. We started talking again. We started talking 2020. We started talking. We talked. Then the next Christmas, this guy came back again. He didn't come with nothing for me. He didn't even tell me he was in town. But then I traveled to the east. He traveled to the east. He also was in the east. Then he chatted me up and said I was around. This was when I was already in the east by myself. He didn't give me nothing to come back home. I traveled like my normal Christmas period. Then January, he told me that he was around, I should come. I did not go, honestly, I didn't go. Then when he came back to Lagos, he called me. I was disturbing. Then I went to see him again. I went to see him in that 2020. He went back. Then at a point, we stopped talking because I felt it wasn't working. But this was a guy I really liked. I liked him because during our talking on the phone when he was still where he was based, we were cool. So 2021 came, 2022, he got married. He got married in 2022. 2023, the marriage crashed. He said he was having some issues and the marriage didn't work. Then everybody went their separate ways. The issue here now is that this guy said when he was abroad, he rented an apartment in Lagos. Agor, to be precise. He rented an apartment in Agor in 2016, and the sister has been the one going to sweep that place sometimes, and at a point the sister moved into the apartment with her husband. This is a three-bedroom flat. The sister moved into this apartment with the husband in 2017. So now his marriage is no longer working. He has returned to Lagos. Then I asked him, when you were married, where were you staying? He said he was staying in the east with the wife because he has a very nice building in the east. He even has hostels in the east, in his house, where he built his house with the wife. I said, okay, now the marriage is no longer working. He had left east and he come back to Lagos to where the sister and the husband are occupying his 3-bedroom flats. The issue at hand is that house has expired. That house expired last month, 1.4 million naira to be paid for that house. So this same last month was the time this guy talked to me. He talked to me and he chatted me up again that he is back to Lagos. He wants us to start from where we stopped, the blah, 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 so many talks. Then feeling that I had for this guy for the when we were cool, when we were dating, and I said, okay, no problem, let me just give it a second try. This guy has been coming to my house. Sometimes he comes and stays over. and stays from morning till night. Sometimes he comes and stays for some hours and go back. My own rent expired, and his own rent expired. So the issue now is that this guy is no longer financially stable. As in, it's not like he's not doing well for himself. At least he's able to eat, but he's no longer that the way he used to boost. He used to the way the money was before. So I said, just this house rent. I told him, I didn't even know that the house has expired. He was in my place, and I told him, oh, my house rent expired. Before I could say my house rent has expired, he said, oh, no, where he's staying with the sister in Agor, his house has expired and it's 1.4 million. I said, fine, you're staying with the sister and the husband. Why don't you talk to your sister's husband so he will also contribute? He said, no, my sister's husband is broke. My sister's husband does not have money. I have seen it by myself that my sister's husband does not have money. I'm the one that's going to pay the rent all by myself. I said, what if you're not in Lagos, or you're no longer able to pay this rent? Won't they pay? He started giving a lot of excuses why the man should not pay the rent. Please. At this point, I want to know what this person is up to. I want you to help me post this. I want you to help me post it so people can talk, people can tell me what's going on, because I don't understand. Is this relationship or something? It seems to me like this has been a game thing from this guy. I don't think there's any love here. I don't think that. So when they tell me the story, I tell her say she put them for call, but she said she no want to make her voice. So she said, I want to post them, because she wanted me to post. She want make her post them. So let me tell her, okay, make she put them for call. Then I can put my own voice, make her voice for no. She say she no want make her voice come out, because the person go no say and she they talk. Okay, fine. At first I want to advise the lady, say, see your sister. This bros no ever get any feelings for you from the beginning to start with. Those bros, number two, be say this bros still dey with him wife. Number three, be say his sister not they stay there with him anything. I'll be one advise the lady, but she says she wants plenty opinions. She dey follow me, yes, she dey follow me. I can get my number from. So my dear, I beg, make una help me advise this lady, because if the love will not get one atom of love for you, babes, waiting they solve, waiting they happen, I beg, help me advise this lady. Help me advise this lady. She go see in her writing, she go see everything.